Why are southpaws so difficult to fight? And why are there so many in boxing when only 10% of the population is left-handed? Well, today in Skillr Sweet Science, we are going to solve this dilemma. For 500,000 years, 1/10 of the world's population has been left-handed, and today that number is still between 10 and 12%. These numbers change radically when talking about boxing. Two mathematicians, Panagio and Abram, created an algorithm to estimate the percentage of left-handers in 8 different sports at the elite level. They found that 25% of top-level boxers were found to be southpaw fighters. The numbers even increase at the highest levels. If we take BoxRec's top 10 pound-for-pound boxers, Usyk, Inoue, Crawford, Beterbiev, Canelo, Bivol, Jesse, Gervonta, Nakatani, and Benavidez, we see 4 out of 10 are southpaws, and one of them can fight out of both stances. Now the question remains, why is there such a high representation of left-handers in boxing? Well, the answer is the theory of the negative frequency dependent selection, or what we like to call the southpaw advantage.
In the ring, he's not getting bullied too far. Back on. Oh, big shot!
Frequency dependent selection is defined as a situation where fitness is dependent upon the frequency of a phenotype or genotype in a population. It can be positive or negative. To explain it more simply, positive frequency dependent selection means the more common a trait is, the more valuable it is. On the other hand, negative frequency dependent selection means the more rare a trait is, the more valuable it is. Well, that's the southpaw advantage. Think of it as a surprise advantage. To start, southpaws are a minority, so they will spend more time training against the opposite stance.
Segundos. 40 segundos.
Let's do a simple math equation. Let's take 100 boxers. 20% are southpaws and 80% are orthodox. A southpaw would fight 80 orthodox fighters and 19 southpaws. An orthodox boxer would fight 20 southpaws and 79 orthodox boxers. When southpaws and orthodox meet, the southpaw has 50 fights more experience over the orthodox boxer against the opposite stance. And in the cases a southpaw faces another southpaw, they fight on the same terms, so they will always have a slight advantage in general terms. That is the southpaw advantage, and it confirms the negative frequency dependent selection theory, where the more rare trait, being a southpaw, is the more valuable. Southpaws are so used to fighting orthodox that they develop an understanding of skills like inside, outside foot positioning.
It makes you pay.
Nice shot there!
There's no wrestler was there with that.
Nice uppercut! And the left hand! Floor bam!
Big right hook by Estrada. He's punching with the young fighter now. Anytime Gallo starts to look good, Bam just swinging away.
Body shot! Puts out!
How to posture for shots. Keeping the head off the center line. Using the long guard to control opponents, and many more things orthodox boxers are not as used to. That is why even some trainers will have their right-handed boxers fight southpaw, as you already start at an advantage over the majority of the opposition, and you will also have your strong hand as your lead. But now, we would love to know your opinion. From what stance do you fight? Let's see if the hypothesis is real in the comments. Let us know. And if the video was interesting, you can find more on our channel. And to your left, we have chosen a video that we thought you may like.